lawyer. It's Nnamdi Kanu and his lawyer that went to Enugu. I don't know whether the next time they will be going to Somalia or Afghanistan to file another process. Now, they don't want him to face trial. If they actually believe the government has no case, if they actually believe the government has no case, why are they not allowing him to go present his defense? The government has closed his prosecution. So why are they not letting him defend himself? And someone who want to abort the cause of justice, why claiming to be the victim? No, we will not allow it to happen. Let them cry from now till tomorrow. Let them wail from now till tomorrow. We must find justice for our law enforcement personnel, and we send our wishes, good wishes, to all the members of law enforcement stationed in the Southeast. We feel your pain. We know the dangers you are in. We will even call on our state governors to make provisions for special payments for any member of law enforcement that is serving in the Southeast, because it's not an easy task. Thank you, everyone. Your name is what? My Chizoram Harrison of Febu, Ijele speaks.
Speak to the press is to raise awareness on this issue of Nnamdi Kanu and those who are asking for his unconditional release. First of all, we are not novice of the law in this country. We understand that recently the president had issued a pardon to some convicted criminals. We want to make it clear that we understand that a presidential pardon can only be issued to somebody who has been tried and convicted of a crime and serving his sentence. We have not seen, I am widely traveled, I have not seen a place where people will gather themselves to call for an unconditional release of somebody who has not been convicted, who has not even been tried. Therefore, we want to disassociate ourselves and the entire Igbo people from this charade of calling for Nnamdi Kanu's release. We are calling for justice for victims of Nnamdi Kanu's activity and his ESN and IPOB affiliate.